Hey, it's Red Lace, and I've just finished playing the raid on my third character, on my Titan, and I'm playing Destiny, the Taken King, on Xbox One, and today I thought we would get the Calcified Fragments that you can get while you're on patrol on the Dreadnaught. And so, there's quite a few of them you can get. There's 50 total on the Dreadnaught. Some of them need to be done in missions, but some of them do not, and so today we're going to do the ones that are on patrol. So let's just get started on finding them. Currently I'm at the breach, which is where you spawn when you first get to the Dreadnaught, and I'm going to climb up this pillar to get the first one. If you don't have a double jump or something, that's okay here. You don't really need one. So there is one. As you can see, there's the breach right there, so we're good to go. Just my volume real quick here. Okay. So let's go to the next one. So the raid was pretty fun today. I got really unlucky as far as loot goes. I think I got gauntlets, which are awesome. If you don't have the gauntlets, I can show you what they look like here. So they're pretty cool. They're spiky. Pretty nice. So I just got those. 307s. That's not too bad. But other than that, I got total, utter junk. I got one gun, and the rest of the time I got the shards. Here's another one. And, so that kind of sucked, but it was fun anyway. It was my first run through on my Titan. I played it on my other characters, but my Titan just barely got to 290 today, and so I thought, well, I'll play with my Titan and see if I can't get anything. So at least I got something. There are 4 calcified fragments that you can get on the breach area, and we've gotten 2 of them so far. Looks like I've already got that one. There's normally one right here, but I think I grabbed one just to start the missions from Eris Morn. So if you haven't got that one, there's one right there too if you're following along and trying to get all the fragments. So we're going to head towards the Mausoleum now. And there is one in between the 2 areas, which still is technically in the breach area. Pile of rubble here. There's another one. So head back over to the Mausoleum. It's been a while since I've picked up all these fragments, so hopefully I'll remember where they all are. Yeah, got them all on my Warlock on the first time through, and I've picked up a few with my Hunter, but I haven't been looking for them here lately. Here's another one, right under the ship part that's jetting out. While I'm here, I'm also going to look for some Hadium Flakes because I am running low. And, I definitely did lots of those. Oops. Let's take a peek. There's usually always a chest in here. Yeah, buddy. There's one. Okay. Back to the mission at hand. There is one in here with the scent. Just have to jump up here. There's another fragment. So if you're just tuning in, I am collecting calcified fragments on the Dreadnaught today. Playing Destiny, the Taken King on Xbox One. Please be sure to subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on Twitter, and watch more live broadcasts like this on Twitch. Here's another one. Oh, there we go. Fat Titan can't squeeze through. Get the last one out here in the Mausoleum before I go into the founts to get those. There are 3 in the founts, and we've gotten 1, 2, there's 4 in the Mausoleum, so we're going to the 4th one now. See if I can make these jumps with my Titan. Seem to have problems with him jumping. Yeah. Okay. Try that again. There we go. Alright, so there is a fragment way out here, past the chest. And while this one seems totally obvious, being right here, I'd be surprised how many people don't have that one. Right, now I just have to make it back. I really do not like the Titan's jump. I'm used to playing as the Warlock, and the Warlock kind of floats through the sky and can land really delicately, while the Titan seems to, you have to use your jump and then kind of manage when you want to jump, and I'm not used to that, so I usually come down pretty hard on my Titan and I get killed a lot from fall damage. Started this character a while ago, even though it's already like 290 something. But alright, so back to fragments. We are in the Founts now, which is just off to the left side of the Mausoleum. And there are 3 fragments total in here that you can get without being on a mission. And so this is the first one. You just can reach it through the gate. And then the next one is just around the corner here. We're actually going right there. As you can see, there it is. Oops. Oops. Oh, I totally made it and then I freaked out. Alright. Oh no! I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Go. There is the second fragment in the Founts. Let's go get the third one. Not sure exactly how many total fragments you can get while patrolling Dreadnaught, but there are 50 total, and I want to say you can get about 35 is my best guess. Maybe he doesn't see me. Fragments while you're patrolling, and then the other ones you need to get while you're actually on missions. This one's kind of hidden, you can't even see it, but it's there. So those are the 3 in the Founts. Oh, he sees me now. Shit. I was being so sneaky. Oh, and while you're here, if you have Agonarch runes that are charged, this is where you use them to put in a chest. So the chest is right here. In case you didn't know that, that's where you go. Let's get out of the Founts. We have found the calcified fragments in the breach thus far, the Mausoleum, and now the Founts. And so I'm going to head over to the Hall of Souls next to get those. Today I'm looking for all the calcified fragments I can get while I'm patrolling the Dreadnaught in Destiny the Taken King on the Xbox One. Please be sure to subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on Twitter, and watch me live on Twitch at Red Lace Gaming. Alright, we're back in the Mausoleum. I don't really want to fight that guy, I just thought I'd shoot him. I have priorities and it's not shooting stupid Colossus. Alright. There are fragments while you're patrolling in the chests that are around that you need to unlock by getting keys from the Hive and Cabal drops. I'm not going to be showing those at the moment, I'm just showing the ones you can get without needing keys. There's also ones you can get from completing the Court of Oryx, right there. Let's see if I can remember where all these are here. Well, maybe I can get the one that's here for the interloper chest. Let's see if I can start the ritual. I can show you that one. People are summoning, that's very tempting. Where did this last guy go? Playing Ring Around the Rosie? Like, what the fuck? Okay, they're not ritualing. Continuing on. So, the next one, there's two right here in the Hall of Souls. One's up on that platform, and one is right on that platform. So, let's take care of this witch first, because she's going to cause me all sorts of problems otherwise. Just jump out. Jump out again. And the fragment is right there. So that's the first one in the Hall of Souls. No! Oh, bad jumping. Titan. Stupid Titan. Alright, well, it spawned me out here. Wonderful. So let's head back. Sorry, people, I can't help you in the Court of Oryx. I'm busy. Alright, so the next one, now that we're back in the area, is up there, and to get to it you need to use the hidden platforms again, which, as we all know, my Titan is retarded in the jumping department, so hopefully I can get there on the first try. Okay, so this is the chest of Yule. If you get that key, that's where that's located, and the fragment's just here on the back side. So that's the second one here in the Hall of Souls. Ooh. Okay, I totally thought I was falling through that, but alright. Take it. The third fragment in the Hall of Souls is just across the way here, on the other side of this room. Get rid of some of these guys in here, because, well, I feel like it. Hammer time! Da-na-na-na, total waste of hammers, but what do I care? Alright. So the next one is right up here. That is the third fragment in the Hall of Souls. And I'm trying to think if there's any other ones I can get to here without having, if it'll give me any credit for that, without having gotten into a chest or anything. I don't think there are. So we're going to move on to the Trenchway. We've already gotten all the calcified fragments in Breach, the Mausoleum, the Founts, the Hall of Souls, and now we are going to the Trenchway, which is through this little path here. There are quite a few in the Trenchway, and this is the first area you come to when you first land on the Dreadnaught, so you can actually get quite a few of these right away. There's the first one. Then we're gonna head through here. Can't remember, but it seems like there was one over here. Like I said, it's been a while. There's one up here. Yes, there it is. There's number 2. And then the third one, across this bridge here. Go into this dark, creepy bit. And it is to our right. That is calcified fragment number 3 in the Trenchway. There is a fourth one in the Trenchway right across from me. You can see it right there, right above my reticle and my sniper. And you can get that one during the final mission where you battle orcs, when you get a path across that bridge to the area with the water that's flowing upward. But I can't get to that one on patrol, so I'm not going to go over there and get it, but that's where it is. It's the final one in the Trenchway. And And then the other ones here, this next one's kind of tricky. It was difficult to find. It is way out on this edge, and we're actually going to do a pretty good jumping puzzle to get to it. So, as you can see, we're actually going to go up to that room up there. So here we go. Now, I don't know why there's a platform straight ahead, but there is. You don't need to go that way. We want to go right. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, so we'll try going the other direction next time. Let's try that again. Maybe if we go out to the one on the right, because I think I hit that little ledge, which kind of sucked, but... Alright. So if you're looking for all the calcified fragments, there are also 5 in the raid. And, oh, you gotta be joking. I landed on it. That's stupid. So there's 5 in the raid, and you obviously have to be raiding to get them. You can't just go wander around in there, but I just got those before I started this broadcast on this character. If you haven't got the fragments in the raid, I did a live broadcast of the raid on my Warlock a week or 2 ago, and I showed the fragments there during that run. Wow, I'm just failing miserably right here, aren't I? Let's try one more time. That last jump's kind of tricky just because I'm not very good with the Titan. It's not my main character. I'm not used to the jump. Alright, here we go. There we go. Finally. Safe at last. And this one is just here. I really think they should have put something in here. It's very similar to the room that's in the raid during the area where all the spikes come out of the wall and it's a jumping puzzle area. It's very similar here. It's like the exact same room, just located on patrol instead of during the raid. Ooh. Okay, so we're going to use this one to get across, because we need to go further into the Trenchway now than we were before. So we might as well just take a little shortcut while we're here. Okay, so now we're on the other side of the Trenchway. And we've gotten 4 calcified fragments here so far. There are 6 total in the Trenchway. 7 if you count the one that you have to do during the Oryx mission. But 6 of them you can get on patrol. So the first one's all the way to the right. We're going to go into this area, and it's right there. So that's number 5. And this is actually the first area you come to when you land on the Dreadnaught. So again, you can get these right out of the gate when you first get here. Really wish I had a sparrow. Alright, and the next one, I know it looks like you don't want to jump down, but you do. So we're just gonna fall right off the side here. It's right here. Careful not to fall off. There we go. Then we want to jump back up. So that is the 6th and final calcified fragment that you can get in the Trenchway on the Dreadnaught. And that wraps it up for all the calcified fragments you can get while on patrol on the Dreadnaught. And so let's find out how many we got total here. We can see how many minus 5 or 4 I got. I got all 5 in the raid today. Guessing I have about 30 after that. 27. So it looks like you can get about just over 20 while on patrol on the Dreadnaught. So that is where you get the calcified fragments on the Dreadnaught in Destiny on the Xbox One while patrolling. I will upload videos of how to get the other calcified fragments while on missions on the Dreadnaught to my YouTube channel, so please be sure to subscribe there, follow me on Twitter, and please follow me on Twitch at Red Lace Gaming, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching!